A new interstellar visitor has arrived, and it is unlike anything we've ever seen. 100 times larger and brighter than the infamous Object 3E Atlas, this colossal body has stunned astronomers not only with its scale but with its timing. Because, against all odds, it too is headed straight for the Sun. The discovery came on September 12, 2025, when the SWAN instrument aboard the SOHO spacecraft first picked up its shimmering presence. Only 2 days later, comet expert Michael Matiazo in Australia captured an image so vast it silenced even veteran observers. Its tail stretched 2.5 degrees across the heavens, about the width of 5 full moons, dwarfing the fragile plume of 3E Atlas. The International Astronomical Union quickly named it C-2025 R2 SWAN after its initial designation. And with that name came shockwaves across the astronomical community. 2 interstellar objects in just a few years. Both extraordinary. Both converging on the Sun at nearly the same moment. What are the odds? At first, some speculated R2 SWAN might be a fragment of 3E Atlas, torn loose from a greater parent body or perhaps released by a hidden mothership lurking far out in space. But spectral analysis ended that theory quickly. SWAN and Atlas come from entirely different regions of the galaxy. Atlas from Sagittarius near the Milky Way's glowing heart. SWAN from Aquarius, plunging in from the opposite side of the sky. They are strangers, and yet they now converge on the same star. The timing is impossible to ignore. By October 2025, both will reach perihelion, their closest approach to the Sun, separated by only 50 million kilometers. On a cosmic scale, that is side by side. And in that moment of closest passage, both will vanish together into the Sun's glare, hidden from every telescope on Earth. 2 alien visitors, overlapping paths, 1 solar encounter, and no way for us to witness what happens when they disappear. If Atlas seemed ominous, SWAN looks terrifying. Atlas was already unlike any natural object. A body made of pure nickel, lacking iron entirely, a blend that exists only in advanced industry. Its tail was not ice vapor but controlled exhaust. Its core powered by a 10-gigawatt reactor, more energy than an entire city. Astronomers watched in disbelief as its exhaust plume snapped from red to green at the exact moment its orbit shifted, a maneuver one scientist bluntly called thrust modulation. It was no comet. It was a craft. But then came SWAN. Larger by orders of magnitude. Wrapped not in simple metal, but in a shimmering plasma shield capable of bending the solar wind itself. Its glowing barrier flared and shifted in precise bursts, steering like an advanced propulsion system. The exhaust? Not dust and gas, but dense jets of nickel, copper, carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide. A signature that can only be produced by a directed plasma drive. And then came the number that left scientists reeling. Atlas carried a 10-gigawatt reactor. SWAN's power core outputs more than 10,000 gigawatts every second, a level of energy some compared to the collisions of black holes, compressed into a vessel no larger than a small moon. In the words of physicist Avi Loeb, 3E Atlas was the scout. SWAN R2 is the fortress. Even more astonishing, orbital analysis revealed SWAN is no simple passerby. It returns every 22,554 years. Its path is bound, repeating. It has been here before. The last time, humanity was just emerging from the Ice Age, carving stones and staring upward in awe. Some researchers even suggest that our earliest monuments, the pyramids of Giza, the megaliths of Göbekli Tepe, may have been inspired by SWAN's blazing appearance across ancient skies. A 5-moon-wide tail would have been unforgettable, burned into memory and myth. Perhaps even encoded into stone. So why return now? Why alongside 3E Atlas? Theories abound. Some suggest SWAN is here to rendezvous with Atlas, to retrieve its data, resupply it, or silence it before we learn too much. Others imagine rivalry. Two ancient factions converging on the same resource, battling over the sun itself as a power source or navigation beacon. Still others wonder if SWAN is part of a maintenance cycle, a cosmic service call, refueling on solar plasma, updating hidden beacons, and then departing for another 22,000 years. But the most unsettling theory comes from those who study our own signals. For nearly a century, humanity has been shouting into the dark, radio, radar, television, the golden record aboard Voyager. That bubble of noise has now reached dozens of nearby star systems. Perhaps these objects are not coincidences. Perhaps they are answers. A sequence of arrivals. First Oumuamua in 2017, silent and dark. Then 3E Atlas, metallic and deliberate. And now SWAN R2, a fortress, a machine, a reminder. If that is true, then this is not chance. It is contact. And if so, then October 2025 is not just an astronomical event. It is an appointment. When the sun hides these two interstellar giants from our view, we will not know what passes between them. Will they exchange data? Refuel? Destroy one another? Or perhaps they will do something even more unimaginable. The cosmos is speaking.